Yo boys, it's Dan. Welcome back to game week 36 and moving weekend of the Premier League. Yes, boys, it is movement week where a lot of teams will move up and down the league as it's very tight at both the top and the bottom of the Premier League. But before we get into the predictions, here's this. Boys, if you want a discount on your energy, go and get my discount in the description. New Dan 10 at checkout. Peace. Yes, boys, welcome to the Premier League game week 36 prediction. We have 2 game weeks left of Premier League season to decide who we be going into the Championship. And they're starting off with a game right at the bottom of the Premier League table and a must-win for the home team in Luton Town versus Everton. Now Everton need this win, need the result here. Luton need this result if they have any chance of staying in the division. And in terms of Everton, they are now safe after beating Brentford at home. So they are now staying in the Premier League for another season. Congratulations, Everton. You have worked your bum off for this. And I'm going to say in this video, it's going to be Luton Town 2, Everton 1. Luton really near this to put pressure on Nottingham Forest. No guest was cancelled literally last minute, and I haven't been able to get a guest on this week. So we move now to Arsenal versus AFC Bournemouth. Now Arsenal are still engrossed in a monstrous title fight. Now they beat Spurs on Sunday in the North London derby by 3-2, like Mr. Ollie predicted. Literally was, as time of filming this, Ollie needs 4 points, needs to get the Spurs Chelsea game tonight sometime correct, and then he leads the table. But I'll let you know what happens in the prediction league at the end of the Premier League season. And in terms of Bournemouth, they're safe again now, and I'm going to go with they beat Brighton, but Arsenal need a win to keep pressure on Man City. I'm going to go 3-0 Arsenal in this crucial game for the Gunners. Now we move to a game that doesn't really matter for anything. It's Brentford versus Fulham. Now both these teams are safe. Brentford found out they're safe on Monday against. They found out they're safe against Brentford, so they knew they're really safe anyway. So which was good anyway. And I'm going to say now that it's going to be Brentford and Palace. Palace good. Fulham are good, sorry. I'm going to go with Brentford 0, Fulham 2, and will Rodrigo Muniz keep up his fantastic goal-scoring form against the teams there. Now move to Burnley versus Newcastle. Now, Burnley are also 2 points away from staying in. They're in Burnley now are putting themselves in contention for top 4 to start now. It's now between 3 teams: them, Luton, and Nottingham Forest. Sheffield. We'll get into United and stuff in a moment, but you know what happened with them. And Burnley, as we know, are good, but Newcastle, they're also good. Newcastle, please do Luton a favour and win by 4-0. They did put 5 past Sheffield United. Can they put 4 past Burnley this time, please, Newcastle? And I move to newly relegated Sheffield United versus Forest. Yes, Nottingham Forest have 3 games left, and they play both of the bottom 2 teams. They play Sheffield United and Burnley, and I've got a game with like Spurs as well. So we know what Forest need to do. Sheffield United are already down, and doesn't matter. We're on the end of the high. Sheffield United. But if Luton keep winning, all what Luton need to do is better Forest's results. But also Burnley are also coming into it as well now. But hopefully, if Burnley can win, if Luton can win against Everton, if Luton can win, then it's all pressure on Nottingham Forest. And I'm going to go with a 0-0 draw in this game. I don't think Forest will have enough for them. And they move back, and they focus attention back on the top 4 and the title race in Chelsea, in Man City versus Wolves. Now, I've been doing some research. The last time these 2 teams met, Wolves did get the win at Molineux, which could, if they did do it again, would be a huge title blow for Man City. But as we know, game in hand over Arsenal, which is against Tottenham Hotspur now. And I'm going to say that Man City it'll be a tough game, I think. Man City still have to play Chelsea and Spurs again. And Wolves today. So they have 3 games to go of the Premier League season. And I'm going to say Man City to win it 2-1, but I hopefully can Wolves pull off an upset. Can Wolves pull off an upset? Now we move to Brighton and Hove Albion versus Aston Villa now. Aston Villa is still pushing for top 4, but normally does say they're focused on that, but I think they've got a 7-point gap over Tottenham Hotspur, have 2 games in hand, which is one of them as of tonight is filming this. And I'm going to say Aston Villa, we know Aston Villa are good. They will probably get top 4. 2-0 Aston Villa in this game. I move to Chelsea versus West Ham United now. Chelsea are a team again who are in very inconsistent from they're very hit and miss of the Blues today. They did draw. They did manage to get a 2-2 draw against Aston Villa on Saturday. I don't know how they managed to do that, but they did. They're playing Spurs tonight in a catch-up game. But West Ham are good. West Ham are very good, beating going against Liverpool on the lunchtime kickoff on the Saturday. And I'm going to say it's going to be Chelsea 1, West Ham 1. It'll be one of those boring games. Now we move to Liverpool versus Tottenham Hotspur. If Tottenham lose this game and Villa win, Spurs' top 4 hopes are pretty much in tatters. I would say that if Spurs lose this, their top 4 hopes are being extinguished. But we don't know. Liverpool will want to finish the season on a high. Jurgen Klopp's last 3 games of his Liverpool tenure. Will he end up with? He won't end up with title. Okay, can't right now. Will he end up with 3rd place? Will he end up with Champions League 4? And we also now know the identity of the next manager. His name is Andre Slot. Andre Slot from Feyenoord. The general manager is doing a Ten Hag. Is going from a good team in Holland to a decent Premier League team. He is a very Ten Hag sort of player. Likes to bring up youth like Ten Hag has done. But how will Liverpool fans comment? How do you think Arne Slot will get on in the Premier League with Liverpool next season? I'm interested to hear. Now I'm going to say Liverpool 3, Spurs 2. It'll be one of those interesting end-to-end games, and Liverpool will just go out on top. And now the last game of the game week is on Monday Night Football. Is Crystal Palace versus Manchester United. let's start off with Manchester United. We should have beaten Burnley. But thanks to Andre Onana and his rash attitude to Premier League football and his goalkeeping, we conceded a penalty, and they did. Obviously, Burnley did convert it because Burnley did good enough. But I mean, against a Palace team who have nothing much to play for, we should win this game. I'm going to go Crystal Palace 0, Manchester United 3, and that will bring this game week 36 to an end. After this game week, boys, we have 2 game weeks left of the Premier League season. We have got twists and turns galore. Champions League is now hotting up. Europa League is now hotting up. Also, after you've probably now seen the announcement video, I'm not going to obviously say anything about that because you've seen it in the video. But once the Premier League is finished, we're getting into Euro 2024 content in June. First ever time bringing Euros to our prediction series. Hopefully, boys can stay up for that as well. Like and subscribe, boys, and I will see you lot on Monday for the second legs of the Champions League semi-finals. Until then, boys, peace.